Hello, this is Changliang Luo and I made this video for the assignment of programming a data science for 99%. My topic is using Excel to do the financial data analysis. Let's just start it. Our original data sheet. I have 3 time sequence of 3 Chinese stock here, labeled by A, B, and C. And the time sequence and the data here is the closing price of each stock. A closing price is the last trading price of a stock over a month. And I also have the margin of each stocks here and the margin of the index. The index refers to the Chinese stock market index. I just put it here, but I will never use it. And let's go to the analysis sheet. I do the analysis here. Well, in fact, I just passed the values of the average margin, the standard deviation, the correlation coefficient, and the covariance here. Only the value, not the function. And we have this measurement here. We can construct our portfolios. Well, we need 3 weights for the 3 stocks to construct our portfolios. Each weights are generated by the random function. I generated in the random sheet, and I passed the values, not the functions, into the analysis sheet. I have 10,000 possible portfolios here, and for each portfolios, I will compute the expected margins and the risk. And the expected margin is the weight sum of the average margin of each stock. And the risk is measured by the square root of the weight sum of the standard deviation of each stock and the weight sum of the covariance between each 2 stocks, AB, AC, and BC. Well, it's a little bit complex. You don't have to understand it. It's a common measurement for finance. Okay, we have the risk and we have the expected margin. Let me show you what's the resource space of your portfolios looks like. Let's see in the chart 1. There are 10,000 points in the chart 1, and each point refers to 1 column of the analysis sheet. That means 1 possible portfolios. Well, you can see the 10,000 points form into a bell shape, maybe you will say it's a cone shape areas. And with this area, what can we do? Of course, we want to optimize our portfolios. That means with the given risk, I forgot to tell you the x-axis is about risk and the y-axis is about the expected margin. And the optimize means with the given risk, we should optimize our expected margin, making as bigger as possible. And that means we should only choose the points of the up from curve of this area. But how to get that curve? Let me show you. Here I find out the max of the risk and the min of the risk and the interval of the risk, and then I divide the interval into 100 fraction, and here I add the mean and the fractions, so that I get 101 small area, and then I will compute the maximum of the expected margin of each small area. That means I have to max the values with the 2 constraints. Well, I have to mention I use the array formulas here. You can see the 2 strand symbols here. An array formulas will return multiple output rather than a single output. And here the formulas run like this. First, it checks the values of D12. If the value of D12 satisfies the 2 constraints, that means greater than I16 and less than I17. The formulas will return the E12 as the first element of the array, or it will return 0 as the first element of the array. and we do that one by one. We have 10,000 minus 12 elements in array, and then the max formulas will find out the maximum of the array and put it here in this block. And I repeat this function, this array function, again and again and again and again. I have the maximum of each small area, and I use VLOOKUP functions to find out the corresponding risk of this maximum. Alright, since we have this data, we can use it to draw the point in the area, in the chart. And you can see I have this red curve by doing so, and this curve is the up from curve we want to find. Okay, in this video I give you an intuition about what's the resource space of your portfolios looks like, and then I show you how to use the array formulas to find out the up from curve of this area. And that's all the content I want to show you. Bye. I hope you like this video.